Hi guys, welcome to my 10th match in the damage class during the RQB beta. Today actually, same as the 9th match, which was on Blizzard World, we're actually going back to Blizzard World again for this match. I think these were two separate sessions, so it's not like we just rolled one into the other. Now if you watched my last video, you know I ran Sombra on our attack there, again inspired by some of the Fitzy players I've been watching, so I decided to run the Sombra again. It worked really well last time. I was just checking who's in voice comms here, and it's we've got 4 of us in there. I think it's the Moira and I didn't catch it, maybe the Roadhog that's not in voice comms, but the other ones all are. So that's useful. Again, I don't think I do much on the mic. I've been focusing so much more just kind of on my individual gameplay that I haven't really been focusing on kind of the shot calling side of things. Or comm side of things. It's maybe something that I do need to get back into, because I guess when you kind of take away from it, it just falls out of habit. Especially as Sombra, I should be calling out my hacks. But yeah, so team pretty good one, pretty good setup. I think we've got Moira and Mercy, decent healing line. We've got the Ashe as the other DPS, so that should be decent. And we've got, I think it's Arisa Roadhog combo, so set up well. But yeah. I'll sneak around here. Let's see where their team ends up. I thought I saw one of them come around here, but I've been just looking for the hack. I was going to go for the Reinhardt there, but then he ran away, so settled for the Sigma. I'm sure actually in the last match it was me and Moira coming around this side at the start. Not for deja vu. Well, we got a Roadhog with us this time, and we're having doing well here. We've had a good couple of kills, which should allow us to press forward. I want to go around there. I think they killed the. I think it was a Junkrat up here who got killed, but I'm trying to pick off that Ryan. You got Ryan and Mercy here. Haha, interrupts the Ryan's charge, which is that's a really good hack. Now I'm trying to get this Mercy. Did she pop out? No, I don't think she popped balcony there. She was just doing Guardian Angel. Good hack on the Sigma. He can be quite an annoying guy. And then we get the clean up, and it looks like we're going to get a relatively quick capture on A. So now I can start setting up for B. Right, I think I was aiming for the Reinhardt there, but we get a good pick on Lucio. Anyway, now the Reinhardt charges down here, which was a bit nervously close to my teleporter, so I back it up to put it down again. I thought he was going to chase me down, but he didn't. I was getting caught out with the 2 barriers there, but I see my team coming around, and I figure it's a great chance for an EMP. Unfortunately, here with the Junkrat Riptide coming in there, it's rather stopping us from progressing. Now I get my hack on the Reinhardt, and we are able to take him out. Again, the Genji's similar to the Reinhardt before. You would think if he's got his wits about me, you'd think, okay, well clearly that's where she's leaving her teleporter. And then he might just sort of hang around there, but he doesn't. He leaves me alone and clears off. So I'm trying to get back in here. Now it's unfortunate. I think I snuck around that team while they were mid-spawn, so I got a bit stuck. But now I can get back out. Now my teleporter's maybe looking a bit far away at the moment, and maybe actually I should be moving my teleporter over. Kind of towards point C actually, so that might be some closer opportunities there. Because yeah, now when I teleport out, it's not a million miles away, but I'm definitely kind of losing time in the fight. I know one thing that I see in my game, or that I particularly notice the difference to when I watch the likes of Fitzy or whatever plays, that he puts a lot more faith in his healers. He just kind of accepts that they'll back him up. I'm dueling the Sigma, not going well. Tried to get out, but he's going to chase me down, being pocketed by the Mercy, and I made rather a mess of that. I think really what I should have been trying to do is go the other way. I don't know if I'd realised it at the time, but obviously with our spawn was literally a few steps around the other side. If I'd have gone that way, I probably could have ducked in the side entrance, spun around, and just got some free damage into Sigma, to be honest. But anyway, it's not a bad thing, not a bad place to die at, to be honest, with the carts here, so you spawn right next to it. I get the hack on Zarya. Does it really enable anything getting the hack there? Not sure, but we're then able to take her and the Mercy out. It's good, and I want to start getting into position for C. Obviously I've got my EMP here as well. Just kind of want to wait for us to come around that corner, potentially hit an EMP here, also allow a couple more of them to join the fight. Here we go, EMP, yeah. I think I missed the Zarya there. I'm not sure actually if she was ducked into the health pack room or if she was just oh, she was too far away. So yeah, and we end up losing that fight. Obviously I know part of it was the Reaper. I'm not quite sure where he was actually. Maybe he'd flanked around the back, but the Zarya ult came in as well, so better EMP would have may have won us that fight. Yeah, now they've got a couple of picks here. They're pushing up high, so I decided basically I'll just back cap the point a bit, more than anything just to pull them off my team, buy us some space, drag them back. If I can pick up some ult charge in the meantime, no problem. As soon as they come back here, I'll be getting out of there. Unfortunately, it looks like I think the Reaper must have been right out there, so even though I bought quite a bit of space for my team, their Reaper was still flanking. Now I'm looking for my opportunity. Get the hack on. I think it was the Lucio. Or was it the Mercy? But obviously they've got sound barrier up, so not much going to happen. Now you can see we're losing another fight. Now this is where I'm getting a bit concerned, because obviously we're kind of losing these fights. I also noticed that particularly in my gameplay is that we're losing the fight while I'm mid flank. So it's like it's kind of like I'm setting up to go in while the fight is being lost. So yeah, I think I maybe need to get more into it, more in the middle of it. And now that I've got my EMP, this is where I need a big EMP, better than last time. I hear the Reaper's hitting his ult again, so he's got his ult at the same time as me. But our Junkrat comes up pretty huge there, landing a big couple of kills. Although they strike back. Again, I'm messing around here with health packs.
60 seconds remaining.
The battle continues.
Desperately trying to get a hack on someone, but it's not coming off between Zarya bubbles and just general cover. But our Moira's coming in, and it looks like she's however much damage or healing or whatever she's doing, she definitely seems to be sort of splitting up their team. Get the hack on the Reaper, so I think we get the kill on him there. I think so. And now actually it looks like, even though we got stalled there for quite a while, we won a good fight there, which will allow us to push very close to, if not all the way to the end. There we are. It looks like we've got the our Roadhog coming through with a big ult. 3 kills. Hack the Lucio, making him easy to take out, and we get the cap. So really solid last push there. What was really obvious is my impact during some of that last fight was definitely diminished. I wasn't really getting much value, and my 2 EMPs weren't really able to come to much. I think it took some good ult from my teammates to really push us through there, so that's That's something I need to work on. That's maybe something that I sometimes struggle with on Sombra, is that particularly depending who you're up against. I mean, some of the characters they had, the likes of Junkrat and Zarya, they're not completely ruined by being hacked. I mean, Zarya, if she's just had a bubble, if she's just used a bubble and you hack her, she's probably already got charge, so you're not really taking much away from her. Similarly, Junkrat, you take away his what are they? Is it concussion grenade, something like that? But he's still got his rocket launch. He can still do his kind of area denial and grenade spamming and stuff. So I think I probably need to work out. I need to get more used to how do I have value against teams like that when we're getting stuck. Yeah. Anyway, I decided to play the Pharah on defense here, partly again based on their team comp. They could be less hack susceptible. Obviously, it depends who they run with, and also I've had good joy with Pharah. I feel she's maybe got a bit more sort of area denial, or I think she may just have a bit more value on the first point. She's there trying to push through the choke, so I can just chuck in grenades. Now the Sigma shield comes down. I want to come out here and just spam some grenades in. So I'm up to 36% ult charge. Is that so far? So that's pretty decent. I mean, I haven't landed a pick or anything, but we definitely helped to just kind of zone them back. All the while, say, building up my ult charge. I've got to keep an eye out over there. Blast some rockets in there just in case, and zone them out now. They're trying to push through, but Sigma's got a shield in a bad position there. We're able to take him out quite easily. Yeah, and it looks like they are now running double barrier with the Orisa shield this time. So again, it's probably a good idea that I didn't run Sombra. I think I heard the Reaper coming in there, so I got out of there, which is a good play. Yeah, I'm not sure Sombra would have been getting big value here, if I'm honest. So I float over the point. I float a bit farther and end up on the wrong side of the thing and get flanked by the Sigma. So that was poor. The mistake was made in the air. I wasn't trying to fall down there. I was trying to fall back onto the point and duel with whoever was there. But I messed it up again. I think that's something I've spoken about before, which is a harder thing to do. That sort of fuel management. I mean, when you see the pros, they're just able to basically maintain one position in the air all day. I've not quite learned how to do that yet, but we'll keep working on that. And that's kind of what I needed there. Now coming in here, I hit the concussive blast, trying to knock people away. I'm chucking in rockets. Unfortunately, staying in the sky makes it harder to compete, and I'm struggling to really achieve much here, if I'm honest. I'm chucking in plenty of damage. As soon as the barrage comes online, I chuck it in to try. I think I pick up 2 kills. Or 1 kill in the supercharger there. But I'm low on health now. I need to get back. Healer's on me, which is good. Yes, we lost the fight. I did okay there. Say I hear the Reaper trying to jump in behind me. So my job now here is to get around the back of that Orisa shield and chuck some damage in. I'm trying to take down that Orisa as kind of my primary target. I know she's also the hardest one to take down on their team, but if we take her shields out of the equation, the rest of her team should be a lot easier. Especially when we've got the likes of McCree and Roadhog for hooks. They actually landed a couple of kills, so this is kind of a lost fight, but I want to still see the opportunity to get in there, get some damage, and I was doing okay there. I got good rocket jump in, but then unfortunately it was a good halt from the Orisa to drag me back in. And you I think at that point there was maybe an experience bit, as again, because I've not played massive amounts as Pharah, and especially when you're in quick play, you don't see many tanks, so you don't come up against that many Orisas. So I've not really experienced that kind of being halted down as a Pharah before. Yeah, that's just kind of a lesson to take away. Anyway, now we're back in. See, they're getting close to the point again. Chuck the barrage and get 2 kills, but yeah, obviously I'm up in the air. I'm not contesting the points. So they are able to cap it, unfortunately. So again, you know, it was kind of decent going there. As soon as the barrage comes online, I use it to try and take kills and zone out the point, but yeah, if anything, the cart was really too close. I don't know if there was much more I could do there. I maybe could have tried barraging from a slightly lower height to contest, but I would probably split in hairs there. Anyway, I tend to struggle to get as much value from Farah in this area. I think just because of the nature of it being more inside. So switch over to the May. Don't want to take the duel with the Reaper, especially when he's already got the jump on me. So I use the wall to get out, which I think is pretty decent. I'm trying to get the freeze on some of these to pair with the coalescence, but we've got to be careful because that cart's advancing pretty far. But they've got a decent time bank, don't forget. Now this Arisa, I don't know if she's intentionally shield dancing against me, but she's doing a good job of it. But we finally chase her down. Again, knowing that once we deal with the Arisa and her shields, everything else becomes easier. Reinhardt's gone on a crazy charge, unfortunately. Oh, he's picked up a kill. Fair play to him. No, I'm trying to stay close to the cart because I'm expecting the flank, and here we go. The back cap. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been walking towards Sigma there. That was a mistake. So I'm trying to freeze him to shut him down, and then get the kill, and I finally do, which is decent. Get the wall up there to try and block off the Arisa, which I do a good job on. Now, following the Moira coalescence gives me a lot of confidence to go forward. So do again, I'm trying to focus down this Arisa. If we do, there's maybe a bit of reload management there, because I froze the Lucio and immediately had to reload, but on the whole, that's a pretty decent passage of play. And I've got my Blizzard now as well, so I definitely want to kind of stick close to the cart. So we've managed to burn some good time off the clock here. And then, yeah, that Riptide, it actually makes me feel better watching that back. That it does happen so quickly from launch to detonation. I was a bit gutted in real time that I didn't ice block to get out of it, but obviously I didn't know it was so close. No, I get my Blizzard off, but I have to immediately go into ice block. But this does seem to buy just an extra couple of seconds for my team to come back. I'm trying to get that Sigma. Can't get close to him without damaging, so I put the wall there to block him off so they can't touch the payload. I go for the Mercy here, trying to stop the res, don't get very far. That was maybe the wrong target to go for there. I think I made decent use of the ice block there to kind of freeze just to keep myself alive, give myself enough healing, but then drop out of it quickly when there's an opportunity to get the job done. I thought I'd killed the Lucio there, so I turned away, but wasn't to be, and that was a really important fight win, because they're now getting low on time. They've got to get desperate. So I'll keep an eye out. I've got to watch, because of where the cart is. They could feasibly go around either way. It's dangerous coming around here. I saw the Mercy that I wanted to go after, but the Arisa did almost halt me off. I was fortunate to get away with that. But now it looked like they were waiting here to try and group up. I caught them a bit by surprise. Tried to get the wall to block off the payload. It was a bit of a quick reaction kind of thing, and I get it in the wrong place, but it doesn't matter. It looks like we're winning the fight anyway, and we do. So solid win, obviously quite a close one. I definitely had some good passages of play. My Sombra was pretty decent, certainly for the first 2 points in the attack. My Farah was okay. It was maybe just did a lot of good things, but didn't always get massive value with her. And then my May, obviously I caught out a couple of mistakes, but I think the May was pretty good overall there. And I think in particular it was a good switch. I think I definitely got more value on her there than I would have on the Pharah. So pretty happy with that, and that's a good win. What's that? I can't remember if this was my final damage match. I know I've got a couple more vids to come up, but I can't remember if they're damage or something else. Yeah, 43 limbs, decent. I'm happy with that, very happy, especially to 5 deaths. So anyway, if anyone else got any feedback or anything else, feel free to leave it below. It's always much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed watching the vids. I've got more to come, and thank you very much for checking it out, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.